What's up, Lego builders? Welcome back to Coconut Brick Studios. Feels like it's been a while since we've had a Coruscant live stream because, I didn't do a stream during the week, and then last Saturday I was streaming with Thick. So, been a while, huh? It's good to be back. Good to be back building Coruscant live. Hope everyone's doing well, having a good day. Excuse me. I just took some pills and swallowed. Have you ever had where you like swallow down the wrong throat? Oh man, it's brutal. Wow, a Friday stream. I know, right, Scott? Very out of the norm. And we'll talk about that in a second. What's going on with that? What's happening? But let's welcome you all in. Welcome, everybody. We've got R2D2 Studios, Cool Brick Productions, Lego Master 1949 Productions, GNA Lego Productions, Don Q. That's right. Friday stream coming in clutch. I love it. Brick Wizard, Amy K, Scott Davis, 212 Legion, Soot Gaming, Commander Wolf, Prospect Bricks, Venator Brick Studios, 212 Grinding in the house, Darth Vader, Mobile Gamer, Blue Guy, Crazy Bricks, Gnome, welcome, Nom Us. Oh, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Apologize. Let's see. I think that's everybody. Emilian, 501st Legion, Theo, anybody else? Welcome to the stream, Lego Man Productions. Congrats, man. Congrats on the girlfriend. That's awesome. Hope you guys are having a good time together. Greetings from Germany. Welcome. All the way in from Germany. Glad to have you. Yo, Coconut, sending blessings from the UK. Keep up the chill streams. Awesome builds, man. It's appreciated by many. Thanks so much, Brick Wizard. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you. I've been in an interesting mood with YouTube recently, so I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. Firebird, what's up, man? How you doing today? How are you guys? So, I'm trying an experiment this week. Oh, don't worry, we'll get into the building. We got some building to do, but my videos, my Friday videos, the past two Friday videos haven't been performing great. The one before that did, but recently it's been a little tough. Um and so I'm testing something because YouTube, sorry, I'm trying to formulate my thoughts. YouTube gives me analytics for everything, obviously, and one of the analytics is when my viewers are on YouTube. So it gives me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then it breaks down each day by the hour and shows me, when people are on. And recently, there haven't been a lot of people on YouTube, like who've been active on YouTube on Fridays, but there are a lot of people active on Saturday. So I'm trying out an experiment this week because normally I upload a video Friday and then stream Saturday, and the videos haven't been doing super well. So I'm like, maybe I should flip that because typically, I don't pull in hundreds and hundreds of viewers on my streams. They seem to be fairly um, consistent no matter what day I do, but it seems like uploading videos on certain days might help them perform better or worse. So that's why we're doing this stream on Fridays because I'm testing that out. Plus, I was like, it's Friday afternoon, probably a lot of people off work already, and we got 79 people in the chat already, but only 48 likes. Guys, what's going on? Doing good, mate. Really appreciated the last live stream with Thicky Boyo. It was awesome and came in the perfect timing. Thanks a bunch for putting it together. You're welcome, grinding. Good news. I mean, for those of you guys who enjoyed that stream, I don't want to spoil it, but me and Thick are actually going to be starting a podcast together. So, a lot more of those to come. A lot more of those to come. But you guys will get more information on that next week, probably. My grandpa died, and I have just been to a funeral, so I'm watching to cheer myself up. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry for your loss. That's unfortunate. I hope we can help cheer you up a little bit today. So I'm going to be working on steps today because I want to start the Senate building, and I can't start the Senate building until these steps are done. So I know it's boring work. It's not the most exciting, but I figured what better thing to do on the stream than hang out with you guys and build some steps. Especially because you guys are probably tired of seeing stare time lapses, course on updates. Started doing YouTube and TikTok to expand my community. Your last show with the guest gave me a lot of positive influence into where I should be going with my content. Dude, that's awesome. Proton Proxy, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm really happy to hear that my podcast, the stream with me and Thick and the man and his bricks that I do actually help people because, that's why I do them. One of the reasons why I do them. My understanding is that the day the day the video is posted doesn't affect the long-term performance of the video, but I don't know how true that is. Yeah, that is official YouTube's official stance. That's what it says underneath the like the stats. It says like, oh, this doesn't have anything to do with like how well it performs long term. But I don't know how much of that I buy into because the first hour of your video, like the first beginning of your video's performance really affects it. Like I put out a video on Tuesday that performed bad, and one of the things that YouTube said was not very many people are active on YouTube at this time, so that's why views are down. So I was like, okay, that's like a direct factor showing me that like uploading at a certain time means I'm going to get less views. And I don't know that hurt the growth of the channel long term or if that affected it at all. That's kind of what I'm experimenting with now to see like, oh, does uploading on Saturday matter? Does it not matter? I honestly think YouTube gives us too many statistics sometimes. It's easy to get lost and like lose your head and get into the weeds of like stuff that doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Because at a certain point, you would think people are going to watch the video regardless of when it's put out. You know what I mean? So I don't even know. Still trying to figure this whole YouTube thing out. All right. Enough talk. It's time to build. Coconut is the best. Thank you, man. You guys are too kind. You gotta be too kind. Ooh, from France. Someone else joining from France. Welcome. Stairs, am I right? Dude, for real though. For real. TJ in the house. How you doing, man? How's the Ninjago mock coming along? Watching for hours. Nice. That's what we like to hear. It's Saturday morning. Oh, really? Where are you at? It's Friday afternoon for me. Any tips for my channel? How should I get more subs and views? To be honest, that's a tough question to answer. I would need to know more about like what you do because that is kind of relevant to like what kind of advice I would give, I guess. So I'm not really I don't know. You'd have to tell me a little bit more. Did you make or buy your Commander Fox? He was decaled for me. I got him for free, and I'm going to be doing a review on him soon. I got to find... I thought I had a bin that I needed. Where did it go? I'll be right back, guys. I got to find something. Oops. All right. Coconut thoughts, if any, on the executor wow. Executor set. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. Let's talk about it. So I think it's really cool, but I think it's the cool factor and what the set is grossly overshadowed by the sickening price and piece count. Like it's so egregious that I can't even appreciate the set. I think it's pretty cool looking. I like the MIDI scale idea, but that price tag, like, am I the only one who thinks that's just ridiculous? $70 for that? No. But I mean, the design, it's well built, well designed, but I mean, price-wise, no. It's ridiculous. I would like to see more stuff like that, though. I like that they're trying new things. I also thought it was really cool that there wasn't a leak on it. I was like, yeah, this is awesome. Like, that's so cool. Usually we get 3 weeks of the same leak video over and over again from everybody. But this time it just dropped on Legos. Cool. I have to go. It's my birthday party, so I'm quite busy. Happy birthday, man. Hope you have a good B-day. Is a light up Luminar really worth 200 bucks? I mean, if you want it, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't pay that much, but I don't really want to light up Luminara. My most expensive figure is probably like Admiral Thrawn or someone. There's a couple of clone troopers that are expensive. $70 for around 700 pieces seems pretty standard. I mean, maybe it's the what it is and the pieces are included. I just like I don't know. There's something about this set that it just seemed very unfairly priced, and I don't know if it's because it's just like a slim rectangular build. You know what I mean? Because I'm a firm believer that like not all pieces are created equal. You know what I mean? Like you can have a set with a certain piece count that to me is more valuable than another set, if that makes sense. And I just don't feel like we're getting $70 of value from this set. Like just think about this. You can buy the TIE fighter, you can get the X-Wing and a battle pack for that price. But part of it could be too, I'm more into the minifigs than the builds. So I'm like, no minifig, like I'm just, it's kind of like the helmets for me. It's like, it's cool. But I mean, I feel like the helmets are bigger too, aren't they? They're around the same price. I think the build's cool, but I just can't get over the price. Yeah, that's what it is. Grinding. It's more of like the volume. Like it just it's mostly just a gut feeling. Like when I saw it and then I saw the price, I was like, no, you can't be. It's ridiculous. I'm not a big OT guy, but I like the Executor, and I'll probably get it. I'm gonna get it too, unfortunately, because I need it for something in particular, which I can't say yet. But I'm not getting it because I want it. I'm getting it because I need it. I was gonna pre-order it, but I got there too late, unfortunately. So hopefully I can get it. You own Captain Lego Rex? I own a couple actually. Not my favorite minifig though. Have you read Heir to the Empire? Yes, I have. I've read the whole trilogy, and I loved it. Dope. What exercise do you do? Um, I do. So the main things I stick to are cardio, core, and arms. So I have a rotation. So like, let's say Monday I'll do chest and triceps, get on the bike. And then Tuesday I'll do back and biceps, get on the bike. Wednesday I'll do cardio and abs. Thursday is cardio, and then so basically I kind of I alternate before those things. I used to do more calisthenics, and I want to get back into that. But I have an old injury that's kind of been flaring up recently that's made it hard to exercise. That's what I like to do. Like today I did chest and triceps, and then I got on the bike for a little bit. What's up, Reef Beef? No, you're not. Well, I mean, technically you're late, but like, there's no real like you can join whenever. You can just join whenever you want. Also, 78 people in the chat still. This is awesome. So glad to see so many people coming out on a Friday. I was curious to see what would happen. What mock do you want to finish before the end of 2023? Well, I mean, Coruscant's going to be finished. But that's like the only, because my next one definitely won't be finished before the end of 2023. So I'd say really Coruscant's the only one that I have planned to be like finished. What do you do for a living? This is my job. I do YouTube full time. Thoughts on Star Wars mechs? Oh, Star Wars mechs. Yeah, that's my thoughts. Big ew. Yeah, I was inspired by your $100 Lego clone base, and I'm working on the walls. No way! You're building a $100 base of your own, or building something else? That's awesome. I love to hear it. I haven't picked up the helmets yet, waiting for the gift with purchase for sale. I'm going to search for new speed champions this weekend during my weekly grocery shopping. I saw there's a Captain Rex. The Captain Rex helmet is at my Walmart. I was surprised. I was like, wow, this is early for them. I didn't get it because I have no interest in that. Next to the worst move ever. Yeah, I don't. Oof. Yeah. I'm not even going to get myself started on those. Love your mocks, brother. Thank you, Carl. I appreciate that. Should Star Wars bring back their Technic sets? I would say no, because I just personally have no interest in that. I don't know. Is there anyone in the chat who's into the Star Wars Technic stuff? I thought the Droideka was cool that could actually like roll and stuff. Same with the Battle Grid. Like I thought they were fun ideas, but I have no like real interest in any Technic Star Wars. Just because with Technic you lose a certain level of detail that I really enjoy in my sets. And so maybe you would get like a little bit more functionality or playability, but I'm not really into either of that. So there wouldn't really be much of a draw for me personally. Me and my wife just finished reading the Harry Potter books and we're watching the movies now. Some good movies. I haven't watched them in a while. Currently decaling some P2s. How many do you have left to Coruscant? I've got 10 left, Don. I've got 10. Oh, it's funny you say that because actually tomorrow's video is going to address my shock troopers and my P2 grunts. So I need 10 of each. Still. Brutal. It's brutal. Just because, decaling, as you know, decaling takes time, but hoping to get them done relatively soon. I just got an order from Thick Brick today. So I'll have some more decaling to do. The Destroyer was awesome, but 3PO looks like they lost interest. Yeah, old 3PO. I mean, didn't they base him off of like the unfinished 3PO? I forgot they did a 3PO, yeah. Brutal. That was a brutal build. Thoughts on astromech droids? I don't really have any thoughts. I don't know. They're cool, I guess. I don't have any thoughts on them, to be honest. They are what they are. How do you build clone army in variety and amount? I mean, there's a couple different options. You can buy the official Lego ones. You can buy like custom printed ones. You can decal them. Just kind of depends on what route you want to take. There's multiple options. I like to do a combination of decal and official Lego. I'm not really into the custom printed stuff. It's overly detailed for my liking. I've seen all your Coruscant vids except the lives, and I've only been on like 4. Glad you can make this one. I got a banger of an update for you guys come Sunday. Oh yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. I did a lot of work. It's gonna be pretty long too, so make sure to grab a snack or something. Do you use brick arms or clone army customs weapons? I use brick arms. They are more detailed and look a little bit better, I think. Which character from the entire canon Star Wars do you share the most qualities with? And who does your wife see you as? I don't know that she knows enough about Star Wars to be able to judge me. Myself? chair. Whew, I don't know. Maybe Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan, just because I feel like he's a loyal Jedi. He's part of the cause, but he's also a little bit more open-minded, a little bit more free-thinking than some of the other Jedi Council and some of the other Jedi. He's a little bit more kind of like Qui-Gon. He kind of takes after Qui-Gon a little bit, but he still has that that kind of like following the rules. Because I feel like I'm a rule follower. Um, I don't know, like a little bit more straight laced, I guess. I don't really see myself as much of like a rebel or like a edgy guy. I've tried to be more so as I've grown up, just trying to find a balance between the two because I used to be very straight laced and by the book and by the rules, and I didn't really like that about myself. So I'm trying to adjust that, but I feel like I relate, watching Star Wars and stuff. I've empathized and related to Obi-Wan and his struggles and kind of what he did dealing with Anakin and stuff. Favorite Star Wars character? Probably, speaking of the devil, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I like him a lot. I like Commander Cody. Really, most of the clones I really like. I'm a big fan of Plo Koon. Isn't it Friday, not Saturday? It sure is. I hope you guys are all having a good Friday. Which of your mock... Oh, actually, you know who I relate to the most? Meebar Gaskin. Gascon, however you say his name. You guys remember good old Meebar? Legend. Meebar. What a name. You guys know the one and only Bacon Bricks made a custom Meebar Gascon minifig, and it is legendary. Got you really thinking about your inner qualities and ties to the Star Wars. You did, man. I've never really put myself in the Star Wars world like that, so I had to really sit there and think for a second of like, okay, what do I see in myself? Who do I see those things in? Because I'm definitely, I don't really relate to Anakin or the Jedi Council or a lot of Palpatine, the other people, I guess. Yo, what's up, Solo? Solo the Brick Builder, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Is your Cody decaled or printed? He is decaled. I should be sleeping right now. I should be too. I got 3 hours of sleep last night. It was rough. It's rough. Got another good video for you guys in the works, though. Another building challenge. This time I'm going to be not revisiting, kind of revisiting. I'm building this place on a larger scale for the first time, and I'm really excited because I've been wanting to build this place for a while, and it's been brewing behind the scenes, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, all right, it's time. So it's going to be a precursor to what's coming out later this summer. We all have a bit of salacious crab in us. That's funny. When do you hope to finish the Senate building area? Do you mean like Senate building included? I'd like to have it done by the beginning of April, end of March. I'm doing pretty good, SA Bricks. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Just living the dream, How are you doing? Bad Batch mock? No. No. No Bad Batch mocks for me. No Bad Batch mocks for this guy. just took the time to think about it thoroughly, Thrawn would be my favorite Star Wars character. I like Thrawn a lot. He's cool. I like his especially the Timothy Zahn really nailed Thrawn's character in my opinion. I really liked him. Did a really good job with Thrawn. What do you think about the Disney trilogy, the sequels? Not my thing. Not really for me. What's up, Sundew Stark? Welcome to the stream. Ooh, underrated clone. Good one. Underrated clone. Do you mean underrated by Disney or underrated by the fans like us? So I feel like most clone troopers really they get a lot of love. Like I see all kinds of love for all kinds of clone troopers, even clone troopers that I didn't know existed. But if I had to pick, it's a tough one. That's a tough one. Maybe Neo. That being said, I feel like we don't really know about a lot about Neo, so it's kind of hard to, hype him up or do stuff with him because we don't really know a whole lot. I feel like he's pretty cool though. I like the 91st Recon, so that could be why too. I'm biased, in that regard. Yo, the bread making master himself, the king of bakers, Arc Studios. How you doing, man? What you been up to? Dog or a cat person? Dogma is underrated. Wow, that's a hot take right there. I don't know about that one. What do you guys think? Dogma, is he underrated? Did Mando season 3 come out today? I think it came out on Wednesday, so it came out 2 days ago. I still haven't seen it. Still haven't watched the first episode. I'll get around to it. Denell. That name sounds familiar, but I don't really remember much about him. I have to admit, though, the latest Bad Batch of the episode upstaged the new episode of Mando. Whoa, really? It upstaged it? Wow, that is a bold claim, Scott. Pretty good. Just baked another loaf today. Did you put anything in it, or was it just plain old dough? Thoughts on the new Executor Star Destroyer? I think the build is really cool. I like the idea of like MIDI scale. I think the price is ridiculous. It's kind of like like it's not so much that like, oh, it needs more pieces. I just feel like the volume and the pieces you're getting and the builds you're getting isn't worth $70 in my opinion. But I think I'm probably gonna get it because I have plans with it. I have plans. Secret plans that I can't reveal at this time. It's a cool set though. How much money would you recommend spend on a Geonosis mock? It depends on how big it is and like, are you talking about minifigures too? A lot of factors there. What size? Do you have base plates already? Bacon, what's up, man? I was talking about your Meebar Gascon minifig a little while ago. How legendary it was. I'm a dog person. I don't hate cats. I like cats, but like if I were to choose, like what would I get, a dog or a cat? I'd get a dog. I have a very sensitive nose, like sensitive to the point where certain smells like can really make me sick or mess me up mentally. So I have to be kind of careful with that kind of stuff, which Mrs. Coconut's not very happy about because she wants a dog. And this was an olive loaf mixed in Kalamata olives. I haven't tasted it yet because it's cooling. The next one. Dates and bread. Wow. Sounds bold. Dates and bread. Sounds very Middle East. $70 for a bunch of 1x1 plates sounds like an artistic reboot. The pipe picks, whatever. What? What are you talking about, Proton? What are you talking about? I already have the figs. Oh, 48 by 48. That's gonna be kind of expensive, man. Dark orange is pricey. I don't know. It depends on what you want to do too. Like if it's flat, like it really, and it depends on like where you get certain bricks. Because if you go on Bricklink, you can find them for cheaper than other places. So it'd be hard for me to say like, oh, $50, because it's like $50 at a certain store might not get you very much. You know what I mean? So I'd say get on Bricklink and search up some stores and see like what kind of prices are for tiles and plate and slopes and stuff like that. Yo, Dubsy, what's up, man? How's it hanging, dude? Your Batcave is looking phenomenal. I'm not a DC mock fan. I'm not really into the superhero stuff, but I am loving how that Batcave looks. I was not prepared. I was not prepared for that. Oh, Exo Trooper. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Just building some stairs. You know how I be. Living that stair life. How much did you spend on the mock so far? I don't know. I don't really keep track of that. I just have a I just have a monthly budget, and then at the end of the series, I'll add it all up and see how much I spent. People are always like, dude, you spend so much money on the mock. And it's like, well, I mean, this is my job. And it's like, it's just what I do. You know, I don't have a nice car. I don't have a four-wheeler. I don't go on a lot of trips. This is what I do instead. Best mock yet. I hope so, man. I hope it turns out real good. Had an interesting week. Oh, it doesn't sound good. Hopefully a good interesting or a busy interesting. By the way, Coconut, you missed over my thought message. What did you say, Soot? Cheers, Coconut. Not a massive DC fan either, just fancied making a cave. I like it. I like it a lot. Looking forward to using the slopes on a Star Wars mock in the future. Yeah, good old Star Wars build. These stairs just never end. I'm excited for you guys to see over on this side, though. This side may or may not be done. Yeah, doing good, man. Good. How's school going? Or you just moved houses? Was it a long move or just kind of like a cross-town move? Oh, speaking of nothing, that was a terrible segue. Let's do this. If we can hit 135 likes, I'll show you guys. I got a very special minifigure that really can only be used in this kind of a mock. So if we can hit 135 likes, I'll show you guys what it is. And if not, if we don't hit it, then you'll just have to wait until Sunday. Or you could join the Patreon, they already know. I uploaded it today. The best Lego Star Wars set in your opinion? Well, best how? Like, what do you mean by best? Like, best design, most playable, best minifigs. My favorite. Because, you know, the best one for me might be the worst one for someone else. Yo, Lego Man, what's up, man? And Doug, how you guys doing? What you two been up to? Hope you're doing well. What's the best Lego? Oh, I just read that. Any thoughts on doing Star Wars mocks like Andor, Kenobi, or Mandalorian? Yeah, I've definitely toyed with the idea. The hard thing is just motivation and inspiration. I didn't find any of those shows other than the Mandalorian particularly inspiring or motivating to like actually sit down and do a project around them. But I would like to do some kind of Mandalorian mock. I just need to, beef up my collection in that era so I can actually build something. I do have some stormtroopers, but I need a Mando fig. I guess I do have Baby Yoda, but it's definitely I definitely like to do something Mando related. I think it would help the channel as well. Do something that's a little bit more topical. What is your most prized possession? I don't know. My brain? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have any like prized possession. Like I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know that I have like a real prized possession. My channel means a lot to me. My Lego. Does my Lego collection count? I don't know. I don't really have much in that way. My wife. My wife is my most prized possession. Just kidding. I don't know. Like I know it sounds corny, but I do really like. I love having a healthy body and a brain and a mind that can think. Like to me, I've always been just very focused and aware of like how key intelligence and knowledge is in living a good life, living it like I value that a lot. So to have a brain that's healthy and can learn and retain information is very meaningful to me. My most prized possession is my knife set for Coconut's kitchen. That's right. They're engraved. They say happy building on the blade. Um, I'm I'm being persistent with my questions. I just bought the 2022 AT-ATE. Any modifications? I don't know. I don't own the set, so I wouldn't know. Best answer. You gotta go with the bind. Gotta go with the brain. Ooh, someone's building a Zillow Beast? Alright, guys. Let me grab the minifig. I'm gonna have to come around to the camera, though, so you guys can see it. So, give me a second. Alright, here we go. I got a Senate Commando. Look at that bad boy. These guys are really cool. Like, these are some really cool clone troopers. Like, just the blue, the printing on them is awesome. The helmet looks really good. I like the kind of like Roman centurion style helmet or whatever it is. It's pretty dope. So this is the first one, and then I've got 3 more that I just got in the mail. What do you guys think? Senate Commandos in the house. I am kind of surprised that they're so cheap. So these Senate Commandos I've been buying for about $5 or $6 each, which getting this, I'm like, this is a dope clone trooper. Like this looks really cool. Like the plain white animated phase 1 clone trooper, just like the most basic of the basic clone is more than this. This is like half the price. And I'm like, this has got leg printing, torso printing. It's got the good helmet, the angry clone face, dope helmet. Like very underrated. I wonder if it's because um I wonder if it's because like they're just no one uses them. You know what I mean? Like they're not really a like you can only build Coruscant Senate building mocks with these. You know what I mean? You can't have like Senate commandos on Malastare because obviously it wouldn't really work. That's not where they're stationed. But anyways, excited to have some of those because I've been toying with the idea of getting them for a while and then finally got some. I'm hoping to have 10 in total. Dope fig, yeah, it's a really dope fig. Very underrated. I love those minifigures. I've got 8. Oh, dang, got a lot. What's up, DMK? How you doing? You messed up on one of the stairs. What do you mean I messed up? You mean because I left some of the plates uncovered? Because I did that on purpose. Slipstream in the house. How you doing? You could if they're guarding a senator. I don't think they leave the Senate building though. I've never seen them like if they were leaving, they would take when senators leave. Like take for example when Thorne died. When senators leave and go somewhere, they take the Coruscant guard with them, shock troopers. Like as far as I know, Senate commandos are exclusive to the Senate building, unless someone remembers an episode of the Clone Wars where they actually left. Which ATT will you be using? Ooh, that's a good question. It's a good question, Bag Comics. That's a very good question because I'm not too sure. I was sure for a while, and then all of a sudden, confusion replaced certainty as I took new factors into consideration. So I'll probably talk about that more next week, maybe, because I do need to figure that out. They're in the cup, like they always are. What? No, I took it out last night. That's in the fridge. Better be, anyways. Did you keep the promise? What promise are you talking about? Oh, they were Senate Commandos and Mandalore. Okay, I was wrong. I couldn't remember. For some reason, I always just associated them with the Senate building. Yo! Payload with the $5 dono. Dude! Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate that. Loving the stairs. Thank you. Have you found your Queen Amidala minifig yet? I'm loving the stairs too. Not gonna lie. Gotta toot my own horn. I'm loving them. I think they're looking good. Wait till you guys see the other side though. The other side looks even better now. Clouded by the dark side. Clouded by the dark side. Speaking of the dark side, I've got another what if planned. I'm excited for this next one. The Yoda one was tough. That one took a long time. So I'm hoping this next one will be a little bit easier to do. Maybe a little bit more fun. Senate commandos also escorted valuable prisoners. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Are they in? Oh, we see them on Naboo as well, huh? When the plot to kidnap Palpatine, because remember they dressed themselves up as Senate commandos. Senate commandos are also escorted the Chancellor around. The Red Guard were commandos. Even specially were the ones that protected Palpatine. Do you guys remember the ones? Are you talking about the ones? Who are the ones? So they're blue, but they have like the robes on. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like the big ponchos. Are those Senate commandos as well, or are those someone different? Are you gonna put a Zillow Beast Easter egg? No, Zillow Beast. There's too much to do, unfortunately. If I had more time, maybe, but I'm pushing it as is with all the stuff I'm including. Senate commandos are the key to everything. They're the key to it all. No, just commandos, guards. Oh, okay, so the guards, the Senate guards are the ones with the cloaks. Those are cool. I really wish we had gotten some of those in minifig form. The episode 3 ones have robes and yeah. Yeah, those guys are dope. I think those look really cool. Whoa, big time. Dono from sorry man, is it Nom? Nom Oster Zoo. Sorry. As you can see, I don't have much skill in pronouncing people's names, but I appreciate. What is SEK? What currency is that? No, I don't mean red cards. I just said blue. Red guards are, I mean, I know what a red guard is. I mean, they're similar to the red guard, but they have a different helmet. What's up, Darksaber Productions? How you doing? All right, gotta go. Have a good stream. Payload, man. Thank you for dropping in. Drops in, leaves the dono in pieces. Thank you so much, man. SEK is Swedish. That's what I was wondering. I was wondering if it was Swedish because I've gotten SEK before, and I remember I'd been told it was Swedish. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Can you add some sun guards? What is, I have no idea what a sun guard is. What is that? I'm not familiar with that. Hold up, is it just my angle or is the fifth step down one plate high? Fifth step down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, you're right, it is. It is one stud down. See, that's the beauty of these steps, because look at this, guys. Look what I can do now. Instead of like having a nightmare of a problem, all I do is move these steps like this. And then boom, we're there. I love these modular steps. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me gush over them, but they're so handy. I love it. That's why Thorn escorted Padme in that one episode. There's simply more clones, and clones were better. That makes sense. That's why I was under the assumption that the Coruscant Guard was used for like off-planet stuff, is because I was thinking about that episode. In the Coruscant mod, can you add Airborne Trooper? Yeah, there'll be some Airborne Troopers. For sure. Whoa, another dono. Can I just call you, is it Nom? Gnome, Nom. I don't want to call you the wrong thing. So I don't want to call you a gnome if that's not what it is. But thank you, man. I appreciate that. Maybe because the Separatists got closer and closer to Coruscant, more militarized. What was more militarized? Have you seen the new MIDI scale Imperial Star Destroyer? I have. Whoops. I think it's pretty cool. We've been talking a little bit about like the price and stuff. I think it's very, very overpriced. And more so in like the value you get. I just, for me, if I'm gonna spend $70 and I get like this little triangle, it's like I just don't know that I feel like I'm really getting my money's worth. You know what I mean? Even though I'm getting a certain amount of pieces. Oh, you guys are going crazy with the donations today. Another dono. Ooh, Swedish again, right? SEK from Clone Trooper. The steps are so cool. Thank you, man. Dude, the Swedish boys are coming in clutch. You're right, Don. I love it. Gnome. Oh, so it is gnome? Call you gnome. What? Yeah. Is it wet? Oh, okay. Do you have the old Dooku minifigure with the chrome lightsaber? I wish I did, but I don't have a single Dooku minifig. I know, right? It's a stain on my collection. A stain. No Dooku minifig. I need a Dooku minifig real bad. They're just kind of expensive. What's up, Bubble Animates? Welcome. My teacher sleeps in school. I'm a Sun Guard or basically Palps Guard, but gold colored. Interesting. I've never seen that before. Is this like a canon or a Legends thing? Wait, it's more of me? More of you what? What are you talking about? More of you? It doesn't look like many decent pieces. Looks like quite long, but not a lot to the build. Majority of the pieces look. That's what it is, Dubsy, and that's why I think Star Destroyers and big capital ships, battleships in Star Wars are kind of hard to build, is because they require so many greebling pieces that it's like, okay, you got to put a lot of pieces into the set, which makes it expensive, but then it's like you don't really see that in the finished product. You know what I mean? Like, look at the Imperial Star Destroyer. It's got a ton of pieces, but a lot of those pieces are greebling pieces. Luckily, you do get some of those big wedge plates and plates that help make up for that, and it's very big in size. But that midi scale Star Destroyer, you know, it's got a lot of pieces, but like you said, a lot of them are kind of like tucked away, hidden greebling pieces that you don't really see. Oops. Whoa, again? Thank you so much, Gnome. 65 SEK. I appreciate that. I don't know what the message says. Can someone translate that? I'm not sure. I don't speak. What is going on here? Oh. How embarrassing. I left a plate down here. How cool would it be to see a Final Order Star Destroyer? I mean, yeah, I don't know. Those things were like, initially, it was like, whoa, these are cool and imposing. And then kind of like the more you think about it, the more you're like, this is kind of weird. Like, I don't know. I think it would be cool, I guess. But definitely, I'd rather have some prequel stuff, to be honest. How many mocks do you think you've done? Bro, I mean, over 100 for sure. Because, I mean, I build 10 mocks a month. I don't know. I feel like I build a lot. Like, especially with the building challenges, I'm cranking out a lot of like those smaller, easier to do mocks. And so I feel like those really pad the stats. But like if you're talking like serious mock series like Coruscant or something, I've done oh, sorry, Gnome. I realized only half your message was in. Was that German or Swedish? Gnome from the future. Oh, yeah. I see it now. Okay, Gnome from the future. I like it. What inspired? What I'm curious now. What inspired that name? Gnome from the future. See you later, Amy. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. What do you do with your old mocks? I take them apart and turn them into new mocks. Very rarely do I keep a mock built. How does that look? Are these matching up? You guys can see better than me. Like, it's harder to tell if they're lining up. from behind, which is why I made that mistake. I've done it before, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that's not the first time I've done that. Would you say is your favorite mock or building challenge? I really enjoyed the Mimban mock challenge. For those of you guys who watched my latest video, I really want to do a Mimban mock, and so that was very fun to be able to kind of scratch that itch in a way. It definitely wasn't as big as I would like to do, but it was a start. And so that was a lot of fun. And like adding up, doing the price mocks by price is a fun challenge too. It's very time consuming though, adding up the prices. The 2020 Who 12th Airborne is $50 now. Wow, that's crazy. $50? That's insane. I mean, I guess it is different from the previous Airborne, but it's not that different. That's crazy. It's crazy, man. What's I'll do for this one too? Gotta go. Keep up the awesome work, Coconut. Have a good weekend. Thank you. You too, Dubsy, man. I hope things get or stay good for you. Have a good weekend. I hope it doesn't get too interesting. And yeah, catch you later, man. Good luck with the Batcave. Hey, I want to let you know that I appreciate your mock building series very much lately. Thank you very much for the entertainment inspiration. You're welcome, the AK Flash. I appreciate that. I mean, you guys do a absolute killer job of supporting the build series and supporting the channel. So I appreciate what you guys do for me as well. And you guys are a big reason why I get to do this. I don't take that for granted. Do a what if, but Windu wins and Anakin stays on the good side. That was the first one I did, Lego Republic. I don't know if you watched that one. But the first one I did was what if Anakin didn't turn to the dark side and him and Mace won. I was learning, like, that one's definitely not the best. I was still learning how I wanted to formulate and like structure those videos. So I feel like the last one I did is the best one I've done so far, the Sidious one. Fortunately, it didn't do well performance-wise, but I mean, it's how it goes. Where are you from, Coconut? I'm from Utah. I lived in California for a little bit when I was growing up, but I spent most of my childhood in Utah. I have moved around a little bit though, like when I was an adult. Um, Lived in Louisiana for a little bit, Michigan. That was before I knew Michigan bricks though. It's like, would have hit them up or something. See if this one will fit. Maybe. What's up, Slicksider Mox? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Do you ever listen to music or watch shows when building? I like to do podcasts. I love podcasts because that way while I'm building, I'm also learning something. Sometimes I'll turn on some sports talk shows. I like to listen to like Stephen A. Not Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp. Fortunately, I have to listen to Skip Bayless because Shannon's on his show. Is that two? That should be good. Let me check. I listen to classical music sometimes, but my favorite things to listen to are like a good lore video and podcasts. Coconut, what are your thoughts on the Swamp Speeder coming out in the summer? I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm assuming it's going to have clones. I'm excited to see what they are. I'm excited to see what the Swamp Speeder looks like. But most importantly, I'm just excited Lego's doing Clone Wars sets. Gotta go, Coconut Bricks. This is awesome mock. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Have a good rest of your Friday. Do you ever get burnt out? Yes, I do. I get burnt out a lot. Unfortunately, I don't have a great outlet for dealing with it. I kind of just have to push through sometimes and just deal with it. But I've been trying to I've been trying to structure my video making and so that I have more, like, I can take a day off. It's just kind of hard right now because I'm so focused on growing. Even when I'm not working, it's hard for me to like not think about it or not want to do work because I'm like, oh, I should be doing this. I should be growing. I should be getting better. But I airsoft. That's one of the things I do to kind of have that outlet. That's a lot of fun because it activates and uses a very kind of like different set of skills and challenges and problems to solve, you know? So that's a lot of fun. I think for me, what I've been trying to do is like burnout to deal with it is just get my brain in a very different, you know what I mean? Just like activate it, stimulate it in a very different way. Because then after a while, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go back to Lego right now. So like even if I just sleep or like get on my phone or watch movies, that doesn't always help because I'm still in the same mindset. But like airsofting really takes me to a different place. It's a different set of like, I mean, it's such a blast. It's just so different from Lego building that like my brain's like so focused on vastly different things that it's like it has that break that it needs from Lego. So I just try to pick things that are different than Lego, very different than what I normally do. The more different it is, the better. That's why sometimes even like Battlefront won't help or like video games because it's still like I'm on a computer or something like that. Today's my 1 year anniversary being subbed to you. Nice. Easy with the spamming there, buddy. Thanks for being subbed, though. I appreciate it. G.I. Jonas in the chat. What's up? How's your Friday been? Burnout's such an interesting thing, though, because I never really had a job that I really struggled with mental burnout. I had physical burnout, but physical burnout is easier to recover from. It's rest. You know what I mean? It's massages, taking care of your body. But mental burnout's a little bit tougher for me personally. Do you have a lot of custom minifigs? Yeah, I do. I have a lot of custom minifigs and a lot of custom blasters. I have a lot of custom stuff, period. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, Jonas, doing pretty good. Sad I didn't get to do any airsofting this week. Such a blast, no pun intended. Would you ever consider creating a Lego airsoft gun? Probably not. It just that doesn't really interest me. Who's your favorite Lego YouTuber? Me, obviously. I'm just kidding. Favorite? I don't know that I have a favorite YouTuber because there's lots of different YouTubers I go to for different things. So it's like, lore videos, I'm going to this guy. Podcasts, I'm going here. Or like this personality, I'm going here. So like, there isn't really one YouTuber that I'm like, oh, this guy's my favorite or this girl's my favorite. I like Brandon Sanderson. He's got a really good podcast. He's got some fun videos sometimes. I mean, I watch the Lego. There's the Lego channels. I watch some of them. To be honest, I don't watch a ton of Lego YouTube. I watch some, but you're my favorite YouTube. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. I try to put out some good stuff for you guys. Entertaining stuff. No matter what I try Lego, I always go back to building my clone army. It's hard not to. I struggle with that of like, hey, don't be buying clones right now. You don't need them. You may want them, but you don't need them. Spherical plant at the bottom of the steps looks really cool. Are you planning on using any more in the mock? I think you said at one point you might be putting a plant in the bank. Yes, so this bonsai, it's like a little mini bonsai tree. And so there's one of these in the bank as well, in the middle where the statues are, and then I'm gonna have another one of these on the other side of the mock. Unfortunately, those were like the only spots I could work in plants and greenery, vegetation, but I am happy I was able to do it somewhere. Glad you noticed. I like the little Easter eggs like that. plants and stuff. What up, Michigan? How you doing? Michigan Bricks, guys, came in clutch this week for the channel, and he generously sent me a Palpatine minifig. So kind of him. He probably got tired of seeing the Barris Offee minifig in the challenges. He was like, okay, enough is enough, Coconut. You're my favorite Lego mock builder. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm trying to really establish myself as one of the premier mock builders on YouTube. How many Clone Troopers minifigs do I need to make an army? That's up to you. I mean, I don't know that there's a specific number of like, oh, now it's an army versus a squad, like a militia group or something. I don't know. I would say it's up to you. Go with your gut. Which one did he send? He sent a really good one. He sent one from Palpatine's Arrest. So this isn't any creepy Clone Wars Palpatine. This is like fancy, like he's got the drip and everything. This is drippy Palpatine. He's got the drip. He's got the red robes on, the angry face. He's dope. I think you're the best mock builder at the moment. It's kind of sad. There just really aren't a lot of big mock builders out there like doing giant mocks. You know what I mean? Because Camino just kind of died off. We get some Geonosis stuff, but I think David's busy doing other stuff. Matt isn't doing anything anymore. First Order Lego. I mean, he never really did big stuff though. I guess. I'm trying to think if there's any other big mock series at the moment. Do you think we'll get a Captain Rex in the Swamp Speeder? That's what I've heard. I don't know. I don't know that it's true because there's fake rumors, real rumors. I don't know. Someone might know better than me. I don't really keep a close eye on that kind of stuff, but that's what I've heard. I've heard it's a Captain Rex in the Swamp Speeder. Do you like Marvel? No, I don't. I'm too big of a fan of like good stories, good storytelling. I'm just kidding. They're just not for me. The older I've gotten, the harder it's been to sit through Marvel movies. The last one I watched was Doctor Strange. You're catching up on Mr. Beast? Yo! Yeah. Hopefully I should be past Mr. Beast by the end of the year. Didn't he surpass PewDiePie not too long ago to become the biggest YouTuber? Or am I mistaken? Or did he just pass PewDiePie? Because I guess PewDiePie wasn't the biggest, huh? But that means he should be one of the biggest now. My favorite Clone Legion is the 212. You can just post the message once. You don't have to post it multiple times. I'll get to it. Do you sell merch? I do. If you check the link or the bio or the what is it called? The description bio. The description, I have a link to my merch shop. I've got sweatshirts, got stickers, mug, t-shirts, tank tops. I got stuff. Working on a mock at the moment, but I lost my motivations on any ideas on how to get back the inspiration. I'd say, I don't know what your mock is about, but watch some Star Wars, watch some Clone Wars. I don't know what's nostalgic to you, what gets you excited, but that's what I do. Like, watching the Clone Wars just makes me want to build Clone Wars mocks. Like, seeing the Clone Wars, I'm like, man, I want to do it. I want to do Clone Wars mock. You know what I mean? Or like if it's a World War II walk, I don't know, watch some like documentaries. I don't know, just like immerse yourself in what it is you're trying to build and see if you can capture that excitement again. And if you can't, maybe it's time to pick a new mock. But that's what I would suggest doing. I need some more parts. Mr. Beast is the biggest ever. Oh, so he is the biggest. That's what I was wondering. That dude's insane. Clone Trooper Lego. I saw you comment on the video the other day. What you been up to, man? How's life been treating you? I haven't watched the Clone Wars for at least 6 months. It's been longer for me, Bacon. I haven't watched it in, let's just say, a long time. Well, I take that back. Here's the thing. I watch the Clone Wars a lot, but it's not me sitting down and watching the TV shows. It's me watching specific scenes to like for the building challenges for reference material. You know what I mean? So I'm not like sitting down and watching the Clone Wars, but I'm watching Clone Wars content quite a bit. Almost weekly, I would say. Welcome back, Mino Bricks. Yeah, he's crazy. Take him with a pinch of salt. But yeah, I don't watch his videos. It's not really my cup of tea. It's not really what I'm into. But there's no denying he knows how to do it. He knows how to be successful on YouTube. I need some more slopes. Don't even know where they would be though. I want to make a bigger MOX for my channel, but I have like no bricks. Well, maybe focus on smaller, more detailed MOX until you can build up bricks. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta find a bin of slopes. Oh, dang! Got ourselves another dono from Clone Trooper Lego, dude. Sorry about that, guys. My mic cut out for a second. And now it's muted. What is going on here? My mic is... I need to get a new microphone. It's driving me crazy. Why? Why? Can you guys hear the music? No, I can't hear the music. What was going on? Sorry about that. That kind of derailed your dono, Clone Trooper Lego. I will get to it in just 1 second. I just gotta figure out what's going on here. Let's see. I'm good so far. Planning on getting back into the Clone Wars genre. Good to see you again. Nice. That's what I like to hear. Are you gonna be doing like some Clone Wars mocks, minifigs? What's your plan, man? Oh, you guys can hear the music? Whoa. What the heck? That is so weird. Why can't I hear it? Bro. That's wild. Well, I mean, as long as you guys can hear it, that's good enough for me. Because I do it mostly for you guys. Oh, it's very quiet. There, let me know if that's better. That was weird. That was annoying. But we're back. Back on track. You know, sometimes it's hard not to feel, it's hard not to wonder if my equipment is actually alive with just how inexplicably it can just like shut down and turn off and just do weird things. Like, what the heck? Whatever. Coconut, I wasn't spamming my keyboard, kept copying and sending it. I have it on a clicker. Like it was auto sending, it was sending messages automatically. Automatical. Yo, my boy Fed. How you doing, man? What you been up to? Just got back from the gym. Very nice. I'm a huge fan. Thank you, Invincible Wolf. I appreciate that. It has Clone Wars because it's nostalgic to me. Dude, you gotta love it. You gotta love the Clone Wars. Whose birthday is it? Getting my first ATTE walker tonight. Oh, it's your birthday today, dude. Happy birthday, man. I hope you enjoy the ATTE. You'll have to let us know what you think once you build it. If you like it or not. Hope you have a good birthday though. That's awesome. I recently celebrated my birthday. Can you believe it? I'm 1 year older. No, I haven't watched the new episode yet, G.I. Jonas. Mrs. Coconut wanted to watch it with me, so I'm just waiting. We've been kind of busy for the past couple of days with some stuff. And so I think once we get back to the weekend and things cool down a bit, we'll probably watch it. I'm excited though. I'm excited to watch it. My favorite Jedi's got to be Plo Koon. Gotta be. What's the runtime so I can continue watching the stream later on? I'm probably gonna go for about another 15 minutes or so. How old are you? I'm guessing roughly 90. 95 actually. You were close. You're only off by 5 years. I'm afraid of my next birthday. I'm kind of the same way, grinding. Like, you know, anybody who's older than me is like, oh, you're so young still. Like, you've got nothing to worry about. But it's like, when you're there in the moment, it's like I turned 27. Like, I'm 3 years away from 30. And I know there are people out there who are like, oh, 30's young. But it's like, I've never been there before. You know what I mean? And so it's just, it's wild. Do you have any advice for Mock? Yeah, I've got a lot. Check out my playlist on YouTube with building tutorials. I got all kinds of stuff. I've got tips for beginners, advanced tips, design tips, how to improve your mocks, different tutorials on various things. I got quite the library of tutorials, and I want to really build the tutorial library. So if you guys ever have any tutorials that you want to see me do, let me know. What do you recommend for building mocks? I recommend parts. Maybe a base plate. Same, dude. I don't want to turn 27 this year. Yes! There's someone else my age. Dude, I love it. I was just talking the other day about how, like, it's so hard for me to find people who are my age. I'm not the only one. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's intense. Dude, I'll be turning 40. Whoa, grind. Yeah, that's, hey, at least it's not 50, right? Wow. 40, dude. I didn't realize you were that old. The big 4-0. Should make an army video. I will be doing an army video once Coruscant's done. So it'll probably come out mid-May. That's when I like to do my annual clone army video. Best AAT, Mr. Idler's AAT. Are you envious of our youth, Coconut? I mean, kind of. I also love being an adult. Like being Like sometimes when I go back to when I go over to my parents' house and I see like younger siblings who still have like rules and curfews and like like they have someone who, you know, tells them what to do, and I'm like, man, it's so weird to think that like that's how some people like that's how it used to be for me, you know what I mean? It's not like my parents were like evil overlords giving me rules, but you know what I mean? Like when you're living under their roof and being raised by them, you're also you listen to them and they like, you know, do tasks and chores and rules and stuff for their house, and I'm just like, man, that sucks. I can do what I want. Well, kind of. So I enjoy like I feel like I'm at a good age where I'm like I'm still pretty young, but I'm not too young because like some people I'm like, man, I do like I wouldn't want to be back in my early 20s again. That was rough. Just trying to figure things out, not knowing what I wanted to do with my life. Which wasn't a great time for me, you know. You get to play with Lego for a job. I know, right? I wasn't complaining about that. I enjoy that part. It was just, it's more of like getting old, getting older. Especially because it feels like a lot of people are younger than me. So I'm like, where are the people my age? I'll be 17 later this year. Whoa, young Fed. That's crazy. 17 seems so young to me. That's crazy. But it's like I remember when I was 17, I was like, I'm basically an adult now. Do you like Commander Wolf? Yeah, I like Commander Wolf. I love your react, dude. I was hyped. Do you have any advice to build rockwork? I sure do. I have a whole tutorial dedicated just to rockwork. I'd say check it out on my tutorial playlist on YouTube. Plus, you don't have to ask your parents. Well, I mean, I have to ask my wife. So, you know, replace parents with wife. Sometimes. Like, I don't always have to, but, you know, sometimes. Brick Wizard, are you out of here? See you later, man. And you can play video games. Yeah. Here's the flip side, though. You have to be extra careful and responsible with your time, or else you end up in big trouble because suddenly bills aren't paid, you're behind on stuff, you don't have money, you get fired. So, like, you know, there's a flip side of like, yeah, you have this freedom, but there's so much more responsibility to use that freedom wisely. And there's a lot more impacting, there's a lot more riding on you being responsible than there is when you're a kid. So, you know, there is that too. Like, it's definitely not like, woo, party time, party central. You have to be very, I did anyways. Like, I mean, I know not everybody will take the same approach, but that's the way I did it. Look at these stairs, guys. Good wisdom, Coconut. What's up, E-Rock Bricks? Welcome. Do you have student loan debt? I do not, thankfully. We paid for our school. We paid for it a long time ago. No student debt for me. Student loan debt. I got back into Lego Star Wars because I felt like I didn't fulfill my childhood needs growing up, if that makes sense. Oh, I understand that 100%. Like, a lot of the sets I bought were sets that I wanted so bad as a kid that I could never have. And like even now, I feel like I'm building stuff that I wanted to as a kid, but I finally have the capabilities to do it. So I totally get what you mean. What's up, Owen? Owen Mudrick, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? All right, guys, I got to run to the bathroom real quick, so hold down the forts, entertain yourselves. I'm gone. Also, 94 people in the chat. You guys think we can hit 100 today? Oh, we could do it. All right, back. Ugh. Oh, another dono. Dude, coming back to a donation. I love it. All right, what does it say? I remember asking you to put Jango Fett's head as an Easter egg in the Coruscant mock. Are you going to do it or not? Do you mean like, as in like it's hidden somewhere or just like laying out on the street? Like in the Senate building, or like I could have Mace Windu rolling around on like his custom speeder, and I could have Jango Fett's helmet mounted on the hood. I have to go to high school next year. Are you excited about that, or are you nervous? I'm in sixth grade. Any tips? Ooh, that was a long time ago for me. Camera's moving by itself. I've got that AI camera. Moves of its own accord. Oh, school. Don't spoil Mando Season 3. I haven't seen it yet, man. Can't spoil it for you. Haven't seen it. I think the Bad Batch was a little better than Mando. Interesting. You're the third person now to say that. We got Scott, Grinding, and you. And wow, I might have to check out this Bad Batch show. You guys might have convinced me. Because Mando to me is like the best of the best when it comes to Star Wars shows. Do you think Captain Rex helmet is the best helmet? No, Commander Cody, for sure. I mean, what do you mean by best? Like, I prefer the Commander Cody one. There might be people who think the Rex one's better. Andor was by far the best Star Wars ever? Ever? No. Oh, man. Token, I have a Captain Rex, a P2 Captain Rex. Official Lego? Ah, you're sitting on a golden egg right there. Hey, Coconut, do you like to watch M&R Productions? I don't watch M&R Productions, no. I have talked to him, though. I like him. Um, I don't really watch his videos. I'm not really into, like, reviews and stuff because, you know, I've seen the set. Like, I don't know. I don't really... Like, I get the point of reviews, and I think they're great videos, but for me personally, they don't tip. Very rarely does an review interest me. I do watch Solid Brick Studios reviews occasionally, but I mostly watch him to like learn new tips and ways to improve my video making because he's basically a filmmaker, a movie maker when it comes to YouTube videos. So like, you know, I'm not watching him for the actual review usually. I like your hair. Thank you. I grew it myself. Can you put Delta Squad Easter egg? Oh yeah, dude, you know it. Every large-scale mock I've done since Utapau has had Delta Squad in them. And I'll continue that tradition moving forward till the day I no longer build mocks. Speaking of Delta Squad, thanks to Nolark Studios, you guys are getting a Delta Squad themed mock building challenge next week. I don't know how I'm going to pull it off yet, but I'm excited to see what I end up doing. Do you watch Breaking Bad? No, I've never seen it. Never seen it. I do know it's very, very iconic, very popular. Oh, is this? Is this? Oh, it is. Okay, guys, we have graduated from the 2 stud wide steps. So I got to do some adjustments here. Graduation day. You're building Coruscant, Ender shows Coruscant. Yeah, it does. It does. There's some cool, there's some really cool Coruscant shots in it. Coconut, what's your secret to getting more subs? I don't really know that I have a secret. I do a lot of the same things that other people are doing. It is this one, though. Yeah. I bought the game on Xbox One. Which game? Are you going to do any mock contests? Yeah, I'm going to do another mock contest this year. I'm thinking about doing one for 50,000 subscribers. What do you guys think? Should I do a mock contest? Mock contest for 50K subs? What do you guys think? Okay, so this one is the one with the cheese slopes. Gonna do, you know, just a little casual talking to myself. Mock contest, all right. So be it. See you later, G.I. Jonas. Thanks for joining. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a mock contest. I'd like to see what you guys have done, see how I've improved, see what techniques you implement. Bonus points if you reference my tutorial videos. I'm just kidding. What should I do for the theme? Whoa, look who it is. It's been a while, Austin. I haven't seen you in a long time, and I probably won't see you for a long time after this. What are you up to right now? What the heck? You guys ever build and then have something happen that you're just like, how? I don't even know how to explain that. What? Okay. Whoa, look who it is. Southern Creator. If you guys haven't seen him yet, he just dropped the finale of a very impressive mock. It is it's Star Wars, but it's not your typical Star Wars mock, so I would highly recommend giving it a watch. You won't be disappointed. It's good, man. It has been very snowy, but today the sun is out. It was actually snowing this morning, which was rough, but the sun's out now. Hopefully we should have a... Well, I think we're going to have a pretty snowy weekend, but I like it. I like the snow. I'll judge with Scott. Should I bring on some extra judges? Do you guys think I should do that? I'd be open to that. I'd be open to bringing Scott on, some other people to help me judge. I think it'll be kind of fun. Have a panel of judges. That way it wouldn't put it all on me. I could focus a little bit more on like putting together the mock channel and then first putting together the whole competition and then have people judge it. It's going to be intense, though. Like 50,000 subscribers, that's going to be a lot of mocks. We're going to have to figure out like a criteria of like how many entries we'll pick and stuff, because that's going to be intense. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Drawing, very nice. It's a good afternoon activity. Some relaxing. So good at building, thanks. A lot of practice. Yo, easy with the spamming there, Brown. Brown James. My favorite Legion is 212. Yo, look who it is. Fourth quarter is on, and look who it is. Noble Nectar. Fourth quarter's on. I don't even know what that means. Thanks for the nice words about my recent build. Well earned, Southern. They're well earned. What you been up to, Noble? I feel like I haven't seen you in the streams in a while. Hope you've been doing good. Okay. So, things are going to get a little tricky now because you guys will see tomorrow, but I'm actually going to have a transition in the steps right here. So we're going to go from 2 stud wide steps to 3 stud wide steps. I know, riveting stuff. You guys are like, okay, cool, I guess. that's why I kind of stopped building for a second, is because I have to like start building, structure the steps differently, which takes a little bit of prep work. So it's been a while. Work has had me working. Yeah, that'll do it. Work will do that to you on occasion. I hope it's been enjoyable. I remember talking with you. You said you really enjoyed your job, which is good. So, guessing it's been good busy. See you later, Owen. Thank you for joining. Are you going live tomorrow? No, I'm not going live tomorrow. I decided to try doing the live stream today instead of tomorrow. And then tomorrow, I'm going to have a video instead of a live stream. Whereas typically, video Friday, stream Saturday. But my videos haven't been performing great on Fridays, and I checked my audience, and it didn't seem like there were a whole lot on Friday, but they were a lot more Saturday. So I decided to put the video out then, and then do the live stream the day before, which, I mean, 87 people in the chat, 94 at one point. It seems like the Friday live stream is very well received, so very glad to see that. When are you going to make another Lego room tour? I will do a Lego room tour in May. So this is kind of what I like to do with my, like, this is how I like to structure my channel. So I run the mock series, and then once the mock series finishes, I do a lot of interim content as I take a break, because I like to take a big break from mock building for at least a month where I don't build any big mock. Helps keep me excited, helps me kind of rest, helps me, my brain just get away from it all. And so during that break, I do like the Clone Army showcases, I do room tours, I do just like more non-building, more showcase style stuff. So that's when you guys will see the room tour. You guys will see the Droid Army showcase, Clone Army showcase. Remember those Wednesday streams with 8 viewers? Are you talking about the old roast streams, Bacon? The old Wednesday night roast streams? The good old days. Oh, for the days of youth. I'm running out of parts here, guys. This ain't good. Yeah. So, we're gonna do this. This ain't good. Man, we got a lot of work done on these stairs. Like, this whole initial first set is done. Having a Friday stream is a relaxing way to start the weekend. Yeah, it is nice, huh? I might start doing it more often. We'll see. Where can I get a Phase 1 custom clone? Similar size clone helmet? Clone Army Customs, I think, would be your best bet. Can't really think of anywhere else. I mean, unless you wanted like an official Lego one. Favorite Lego set is the 2013 ATTE. It's a good set. It's a good set. Hey, Coconut, can you please dedicate a brick to my cat? Doesn't need to be a specific brick or anything special. Just like my cat to have a piece. What do you mean dedicate it to your cat? Where will all the bricks go when you're finished? The bricks will go back into these red bins, which will go on the shelf that's next to the camera until it's time to build the next mock. And then I'll take them all out, start on that one. Speaking of which, I have the next mock planned, and it's gonna be a good one. It's got me really excited. Do you like Lego Castle? I love Lego Castle. In fact, I have another channel dedicated to just Lego Castle. It's called Coconut's Kingdom. So yeah, you could say I like it. I've been a fan since the end of Utapau. We are coming up on the 2-year anniversary of Utapau. And get this, guys. The Uchpal finale is coming up on 1 million views. Dude. What? Isn't that crazy? 1 million views. I'm floored. So grateful. I want it to hit it. I want it to hit 1 million views so bad. Like, how cool would that be? Seems to be picking up a little bit too, view-wise, so I'm hoping I can do it. You guys think I could hit 100 or 1 million this year on it? I hope the stream goes well and hits 100 people. Thank you for joining, E-Rock Bricks. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your Friday. Hope you have a good weekend. Be ready. Get ready for Coruscant week 37 because it's coming. And it's waiting for no man. It's coming. Can't believe you build all these mocks, take you so long, then you just take them all apart. I mean, that's what I love doing. Like, I love to build. So as fun as it is to have a finished mock, at a certain point, it just sits there gathering dust. And it's like, okay, well, now what? I want to build something else. So I do really enjoy the finished product. But I want another one, and I want to do another one. You know, I want to keep building, keep improving, and trying out different projects. So it is sad to take apart the builds for sure. But it definitely is better than just never taking them apart. So I get to do more projects. My favorite Star Wars movie is The Phantom Menace. Mostly for nostalgia reasons. That was one of the first movies I went and saw in theaters, and I still remember it to this day. So had to have had some kind of an impact on me. I love the Gungans. The Battle of Naboo is like one of my favorite sequences in Star Wars. I could watch that any day. Absolutely love it. I love the Gungans, their technology, it's just such a cool blend of medieval and alien. Like and then giant creatures, just like everything I love, just all combined into one. Not a big fan of Jar Jar Binks though, to be honest. I rewatched that Kato finale last night. Oh, Kato. Don't you guys feel like Kato just kind of gets forgotten? Like, even by me. Like, I don't know, it's kind of flopped a little bit. Like, it did not do very well. Like, it broke 100,000 views, which is good. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but I was kind of hoping for, 200, 300,000 views, and I don't know. So I try not to think about it, but I'm like, man, I really hope Coruscant does better than Kato did. Part of it could have been just popularity, maybe just not as many people are interested in a Kato Namoidia mock, but it seems like at least from the Coruscant updates, they're doing much better. Because, I mean, the Kato mock turned out really good. Even myself, I find myself, like, it's not really ever in the conversation with, like, my all-time best or greatest or favorite mocks. It was really hard to do. Like, the hanging city and stuff, it was hard to, like, get the proper proportion. It was a very difficult project. So I think that could play a factor as well. Rip Kato. I'm back. Toby McGuire says, pizza time. I wish it was pizza time. I wish. I ate so much pizza last week and beginning of this week, so I have to be extra healthy now. It's unfortunate. I would love some pizza. Kato Namoidia is your second best mock? Ooh, I don't know. I mean, my acclimator is pretty cool too. Pizza is healthy. Not the way I eat it. Oops. How much would amazing decal P2 reg be? What do you mean? I would assume it's just because Kato isn't as popular. Yeah. Yep. It's just not as just doesn't get as many hits. Because I mean, you know, Utapau, beginning of Order 66, Commander Cody, kind of like what Brick Wizard was saying. Kato was sick, just niche. Like it's just a niche project, which I get. They can't all be viral runaways. But I would love to see. I'd love to see Coruscant do like 500,000. I think it's got potential to do 500,000. If I make sure to do a good job with the finale and cinematic and stuff. Phantom Menace is seriously underrated. Palp is maneuvering the Sith into position. We see the tail end of the Old Republic. Yeah, I love like the political intrigue of it. I know there's some people who don't like that, but I really enjoy it. There's a lot about Phantom Menace that I really enjoy. Naboo happens to be my favorite planet, so it's just, it's just like the perfect storm. It's like, how can I not love Phantom Menace? I feel like Kato was a bit more of a niche planet, hence lack of use. Yeah, for sure. Niche indeed, very niche. I mean, myself included, I didn't know a whole lot about Kato, when I started. What is Utapau at these days? I want to say it's coming up on 750K. I know it's coming up on 800,000. So it's doing all right. It's doing all right. Tony Hardy's Coruscant is underrated. He put so much time and effort into that block. It's crazy. 1313. Yeah, he went all out. That project. I don't need this slow. Yeah. Okay, guys, we're gonna go. Ooh, should we see if we can go for the 2-hour mark? When was the last time we did 2 hours? I think we should do it. That's 12 minutes. Should we see if we can go for 2 hours? I truly believe that Coruscant is gonna blow your channel up. I hope so. I hope it's like, I hope it like gets me to 100,000 subscribers. That's honestly what I hope. Like, just the massive influx of growth. Like, how like you saw what Starkiller did to Rich Boy J, or like Kashyyyk with David. I hope it just really catapults me into the stratosphere. I mean, I'm going all in with it. You guys, you guys know. 2 hours, 200 likes. Oh, there's another good one. We're only 10 likes away as well. 190 likes. Also, big idea, which I'm going to make when I have time. If you don't, you got to put the 4th Lars Kitchen promo, the Coruscant. Oh, yeah, yeah. You're talking about, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't know if I'll have time to do that. Him just chowing down on that blue cereal while his mom's just roasting him, just raking him over the coals and then gaslighting him. How's the Captain Fordo Easter egg going? Good. I actually finished it. Well, finished it. Like, there's some final touches that I'll do at the end of the series, but it's done for now in this week's update. So you guys will get to see it again. I'm actually going to kick off next week's update by finishing up the Easter egg. So you guys will get some stuff there. Roasting so hard. Dude, she's just going hard on him. You almost feel bad for him. Ooh, don't you just want to take a skateboard and just cruise down these steps? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cyril's mom and her obsession with his future prospects. I know, right? Could you do a video on your castle army? Yeah, I might do one on the other channel. Gaslighting, what comes around goes around. Trying to think of where I can get the next parts. Or the parts I need. So this is the first step that's 3 studs wide, and then these 3 stud wides are going to continue up for 2 more steps, and then the next the part with the actual Senate building is going to slide over on top and connect to those. I just love how modular these are. I don't know if you guys know that. What's up, Caden? Welcome to the stream. Do you like Book of Boba Fett? I didn't enjoy it, to be honest, no. Fortunately, I mean, it's tough because Boba Fett I don't really resonate with him all that much as a character to begin with. And then put on top of that, I felt like the show was just, there were aspects of the show that I really didn't like. I had trouble, yeah, I don't know. His motivations and his way of doing things. His way of doing things just didn't really, I was like, Boba Fett, like hiring these teenagers to be like his like bodyguard, like his enforcers. This is kind of weird. This is my first stream. Welcome. Karis, is that how you say that? Karis? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining. I am building some stairs. I mean, you can probably see that, but got a big set of stairs right here. Another one on the other side. I'm about to watch the new Mando episode. Still haven't finished Andor. Dude, Fed, you got to get on that. Battle of Coruscant being such a prominent moment of the war, being done at the scale and that quality that you're doing, in theory, should blow up. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. Especially, you know, just with, because the one thing we haven't seen yet with Coruscant is how big the battle is going to be. Yeah, I agree, Austin. I like Talon Card. He's dope. I'm currently building a Denon mock for the Dark Times RPG, and I was wondering what your process was for building roofs for your plate wall buildings. I'm kind of at a loss what to do. Ryan, check out my, oh, what tutorial is it? There are 2 tutorials. No, it's just one tutorial. I'll look it up. There's one tutorial on YouTube where I have a roof technique that you might be able to try. Let me pull it up. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Tutorials. Oh yeah. Look up 5 advanced Lego techniques, and I do a roof in that one. I don't know if it'll help, but you could try it. Roofs are tough, man. I struggle with roofs as well. That's why, if you notice, most of the buildings I do are blown up or destroyed, so I don't have to build the roof. First time I watch your stream, I'm from the UK. Welcome, Trevor's Videos. Thank you for joining. We got a couple new people here. I like it. Hope you guys are doing well. You're the best YouTuber. I watch every one of your videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. Glad you enjoy the vids. I've got a good one tomorrow, hopefully. For those of you guys who are asking about clone troopers and collecting, tomorrow's video, I am going to take you through my process of how I get my Phase 2 shock troopers and Phase 2 grunts for so cheap. What do you think about the new Super Star Destroyer coming out in May? I'll get to that, but real quick, Fed, thank you for joining, man. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your weekend. So, wow, Mr. Capybara. Dude, I love Capybara. Those are awesome. They're such unbothered creatures. Goated creatures. But I think it's cool. I like the idea of a MIDI scale ship. What I don't like is the price. And we've been discussing this of how like it's not so much that it needs more pieces, but it's what you're getting, what pieces you're getting for that price. It's a lot of really small greebling pieces. Ooh. And so in my mind, it just doesn't really feel worth it. I am gonna buy it because I want to do something with it, but don't like it. I might try and see if I can get it on eBay for cheap, maybe. First stream I managed to catch too. Welcome, wow. So many first timers. Next week, I'm going to be doing 2 streams. And yeah, one of them I think you guys will really enjoy. I mean, you'll probably enjoy both of them, but would you do a Battlefront 2 mock? Yeah, I actually have kind of had one in the works for a while now. More of an original Battlefront mock. But I'm still trying to figure out the meat of that video. I have a vague idea, but I need to kind of make it a little bit more substantial. But eventually I would like to do one. I would get into army building, but it's tough being a broke teenager. By the way, my name is Sai. I'm using my dad's YouTube account. It is rough. I agree. Army building's tough, especially clone troopers because they're expensive. Take for example Lego Shock Trooper, which I'm planning on having 35 Shock Troopers for the mock. And Lego Shock Trooper is like 60, 70 bucks used, $100 new. So let's say I bought 35 of Lego's clones at, let's say, $65, split the difference. That would be $22,275 spent on clones, which is ridiculous. And thankfully I didn't do that, but it just goes to show you how hard it can be to own. That's only 35 little plastic minifigs. Gets me angry. Gets me excited. Would you do another vehicle or ship mock? I would, Wireless Brooks. I really want to. It's just I'm having troubles landing on a good vehicle. Sorry about that. I'm having trouble landing on a good vehicle that I want to do that would also make for a good weekly series. That's the tough part right there. Because, the Acclimator, I feel like I was able to give you guys some good weekly updates, but there are some other vehicles I want to do that I just, week to week, don't know how entertaining or how much I'd be able to do. So there are a couple right now. Separatist Frigate to go along with the Acclimator. I think that would be really cool. I want to do the SPHA artillery laser cannon, whatever it's called. What time will it be? For me right now, it's 4:30, 4:29. I always miss the streams because I live in Australia. I'm glad you could make this one then, Hayden. Would you do a Gungan mock? I have done Gungan mocks before. Check out my mock playlist and you'll see some Gungan mocks. All right, guys, we are at 1 hour and 59 minutes, so we're gonna wrap up here. This was a really good stream. I got a lot of progress done. So many people tuning in. It was awesome. So many donations. The Swedes, dude. Swedes and Lego, Clone Trooper Lego, just killing it. So I appreciate that. Tomorrow we've got a very nice update of building Coruscant in Lego. A lot of progress. You guys will get to see a ton of hauls, a lot of building, planning, all kinds of good stuff. And then next week, we'll be back to the streams, more videos. Next week, I've got a Delta Squad themed mock challenge. Pretty sure I do. Well, no. Next week, sorry, I misspoke. That's the week after. Next week is a different mock building challenge, but it's focused around a place I've been wanting to build for a while now. So I'm really excited. The mock's right there, actually. It's going to be finished soon. So thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate it. Have a good Friday. Have a good rest of your weekend. Stay sweet, and I will catch you next time. But until then, happy building.